Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. As you would be knowing that PFRDA Grade A notification has been announced and a lot of students are still confused that whether they should appear for this examination or not. All these things we are going to see as a part of this video. At the end of this video, I'm also going to suggest you that whether you should appear for the examination or not, and we are also going to see of course the competition level with respect to this examination. But before we do that, we know that syllabus play a very important role with respect to the preparation for any competitive exam, including PFRDA grade A. So what you can do, you can go to the description box, click over the link, and from there you can download this ebook that will provide you the detailed decoded syllabus with respect to this examination. It is going to be very helpful. Fine. So let us come back to the video. Let us talk about the competition level. But before we directly discuss the competition level, first of all, here is an important information. See, the thing is that this PFRDA grade A examination does not happen very frequently. Last time I think it happened in the year 2022. So we do not have enough data with respect to this examination. Fine, because it does not happen very frequently. And because of this reason, what we are doing, basically in order to analyze the competition for PFRDA, we are using the data that we have got from the RTI reply with respect to SEBI grade A. That happened previous year only, that is in the year 2024. Now you would be thinking that why does it make sense to use SEBI data in order to analyze the competition level for PFRDA. The reason is that if you compare the syllabus of both this examination, I would say most of the syllabus is same. Fine, except few areas. For example, PFRDA focuses a lot upon pension sector unlike SEBI. So except certain areas, I would say majority of the syllabus is same, and the base of the aspirants who prepare for SEBI, they are going to prepare for the PFRDA also, because this is also again a huge opportunity for them. Fine. So keeping such kind of factors in mind, we are using this type of data to analyze that what kind of competition we can witness with respect to PFRDA grade A. Now, first of all, if we talk about the vacancies that were there in 2024 with respect to SEBI, then there were total 62 vacancies for the general stream. Fine. If we talk about this year vacancies with respect to PFRDA, then there are 28 vacancies. So it means the number of vacancies are lesser with in PFRDA grade A this year as compared to last year vacancies of SEBI. Fine. So of course the competition is going to be a bit higher. Now, coming back to the next point, what is the RTI reply that we have received with respect to SEBI? First of all, if we talk about the number of students who filled the application form, so basically there were around 37,000 students that basically filled the form for the general stream. Fine. So this is the number that is mentioned over here. Now out of 37,000, how many students they appeared for the examination, that is for the phase 1. Now I'm not surprised, because if you see the numbers that we have seen in the RBI grade B also, fine, in the IRDI also, there also we have seen that there has been a significant gap between the aspirants who fill the application form and who actually appear for the examination, and the same trend continues as a part of this SEBI also. So you can see around 37,000 students, they basically appeared for they filled the form for the general stream, and out of this 37,000 students, just around 24,870 students they appeared for the phase 1, which is around, I would say, 67% students. Fine. So only 67% students they appeared for the examination out of this huge number, and I would say the same trend can be continued in PFRDA also. So since the number of vacancies are lesser in PFRDA, so we can expect that the number of applicants who are going to fill the application form, they are also going to be lesser. So we can expect them somewhere around, I would say, for the general stream they can be somewhere around 25,000 to 28,000. Fine, that could be the number. Now, how many applicants who are going to appear for the examination? So if we use the same trend that we have witnessed in the other examinations also, for example RBI, IRDI, and again in the SEBI, we can say that out of 25,000 to 28,000 students, we can say that there would be around 15 to 18,000 students who would appear for the phase 1. That could be, I would say, a significant gap that can be there, and that should not be a surprising factor, because same trend, I would say, gets repeated in different type of examinations. Now, if we talk about the students who were able to clear the phase 1 and they reached the phase 2 with respect to SEBI, then they were around 4,522 students. Fine, they were these were the students that were there for the general stream. And if we talk about, I would say, PFRDA grade A, then there could be, I would say, around 3,000 to 3200 students that can appear for phase 2, and based on that I would say in the 1:3 ratio, that is a general trend that is there. In the 1:3 ratio they can select the students for the interview stage, and later on of course out of those interview candidates they are going to select these 28 students who are there as a part of this total vacancies that are there. So that can be the competition level. Now the final question, I would say the most important question, that whether you should fill this form or not. I don't want to directly say that you should not appear for the examination. Fine, because that would be a bit of extreme sentence. Now the thing is that if you're somebody who is already preparing for the other competitive exams, for example SEBI grade A, you should prepare for the examination at any cost. Fine, there is no doubt. Now if you're somebody who is preparing for exams like RBI or maybe IRDI, fine, so you that knowledge is going to help you to cover the syllabus for this examination also, but you should be ready to prepare the other parts of the syllabus too that are not a part of the RBI or IRDI or maybe the NABARD type of examinations. Fine, so you should you have to put some extra efforts to prepare that part of the syllabus also. But let me tell you that it can be a great opportunity, and let me tell you a real case example. Yesterday only I was taking a success story. I had a get to know session with an aspirant, not anymore an aspirant, basically she has been selected as a NPS grade A officer, and I was talking to her, and the success story will be published very soon. Her name is Nisha, and Nisha was saying that she is somebody who does not come from a finance background. She was preparing for RBI, SEBI, IRDI, these type of examinations. Fine, but she was not able to secure a good rank. She was not even able to clear phase 1 in different examinations. But in NPS grade A, she filled the examination, she filled the application form, and eventually she was able to crack it. Fine. So I would say that do not be too hesitant just because this exam seems to be a little off track as compared to your preparation for RBI or maybe for IRDI. For SEBI it is suitable, but for RBI and IRDI aspirant you have to push some extra effort, you have to give some extra efforts. So don't hesitate to do that. If you can do so, try to manage your time if you can, and you can appear for this examination. That is the only thing I can say. And if you think that this exam is just a distraction for you and you cannot dedicate enough time to prepare for the rest of the components that are additionally mentioned as a part of this syllabus, then you can skip it. Fine, so that's your call, I would say. But if you're a serious aspirant, and of course if you're a full-time aspirant, then you must not miss this opportunity. Now the number of vacancies have also been increased, so please utilize this opportunity, and it can be useful for you. Now before we end the session, let me tell you that how EduTap can help you as a part of your preparation. So basically what you can do, you can go to a website which is edutap.in, and on the website you can open the courses section. So if I open the website for you, edutap.in, and over there you can see the courses section that is there, and in the courses section you can open the PFRDA grade A courses. Fine, and let me tell you that what is something that can help you as a part of your preparation if you are already preparing for some other competitive exams. Fine, so what you can do, if you open the PFRDA grade A course, then you can find two type of courses that are there. Fine, yes, see, so basically there are two type of courses. The first one is the gold and the second one is the silver course. As a part of the gold course, you are going to receive the content for both phase 1 as well as for phase 2. But let us say you are already confident about phase 1. Fine, you just want to prepare for phase 2, so then you can go for silver course. Fine, so that is something that is going to help you as a part of it, and you can see 70% off is running on our website, so you can avail the course for rupees 4,000. So that is it from my end. I hope it was helpful for you.